This is a presentation by Parents Helping Parents as a part of our Connections California transition program. The transition to adulthood for individuals with disabilities can indeed be overwhelming and complex, not just for the individuals themselves, but also for their families and allies. That is where our program, Connections California Transition to Adulthood, comes in. We're here to provide guidance and support. While this journey may be challenging, Connections California is here to make it a little bit easier for you and your loved ones. 3 short videos on the topic of transition will discuss an overview of transition planning, the when, what, how, and why, followed by an introduction to the importance of administering transition to adulthood assessments early and often, and finishing up with a look at how to build a robust ITP by investigating the relationship between the 3 overarching ITP goals, the community activities, experiences, and related services, and the annual IEP goals. We'll touch on how parents can be effectively involved in promoting their youth's independence and building that robust ITP. IDEA, or the Individuals with Disabilities and Education Act, mandates, including the ITP, which is the Individualized Transition Plan, in the IEP at age 16. The process should start during the student's 15th year. Begin early for success. This results in better outcomes in transition planning and inclusion in the student's IEP. And new California legislation, if passed, will change the wording from before 17th birthday to 9th grade, starting in July of 2025. In special education, we focus on various transitions, with a key emphasis on preparing students for a successful transition from high school to adulthood. IDEA's core objective is to provide children with disabilities a tailored education, equipping them for further education, employment, and independent living. Effective transition planning is achieved through comprehensive planning driven by individual aspirations, enabling young adults to live, work, and play in the community independently. The transition guide put out by OSERS, that's the Office of Special Education and Rehabilitative Services, states a truly successful transition process is the result of comprehensive team planning that is driven by the dreams, desires, and abilities of the youth. A transition plan provides the basic structure for preparing an individual to live, work, and play in the community as fully and independently as possible. Implementation must begin as the law stands now, before your student's 16th birthday or sooner. Best practice indicates including self-advocacy goals at least by the time your student turns 12, or even before, like in elementary school. Self-advocacy goals are helpful to grow a strong self-advocate. The IEP team needs to begin discussion about transition planning and hold a transition IEP meeting to develop the ITP, if one hasn't already been created, sometime during the student's 15th year before their 16th birthday. Think of the ITP as a compact roadmap for independence. It involves the following: crucial planning steps. Transition planning involves assessment to identify strengths and needs, goal setting with a team of education, job training, work, and independent skills. Services and agencies, that is, inviting agencies like the Department of Rehabilitation or regional centers to help with the plan. Services may include money management, public transportation, community activities, household chores, and education options. And don't forget to ask key questions to the IEP team. Ask questions like post-secondary school and program options, or future living and work plans, and strategies to promote the student's independence. The ITP should include the following. It should include ITP transition assessments. Look at the student's plan to check if it considers their future, is personalized, covers all school areas, and matches their dreams. It should also be student-driven. A good plan focuses on what the student wants and can change as they do. Regular check-ins help keep it updated. It should focus on self-determination. Self-determination matters. Being in charge of your life is important. Students with this skill are more likely to succeed and be independent. And it can include other voices. Parents and students both have a say. Other people who know the student well can also share their thoughts. Family, friends, teachers, and service providers, you can involve anyone relevant to the student's transition, ensuring a comprehensive approach. The ITP is only a 2 to 3 page document, but it packs a wallop. It should include student information, who's invited to the transition IEP meeting, student participation in the process, age-appropriate transition assessments and results of those assessments, students' post-secondary goals in training or education, employment, and independent living, district graduation requirements like the course of study leading to graduation, a mention of age of majority, and are transition goals, services, and activities included in the IEP? Also, what's not listed? How are transition goals, services, and activities included in the IEP? Student-centered planning. The ITP is driven by the student, empowering them to play a central role in shaping their future. Evidence shows that students who actively participate throughout the ITP planning process are more likely to be engaged in school and successfully achieve their goals. This information is not only crucial for advocating for your youth's needs, but also empowers them to advocate for themselves, leading to a successful and more fulfilling future. Thank you.